The president also expected to go after oil companies who have seen record profits this year.
All this comes just weeks after OPEC announced it is cutting oil production by 2 million barrels a day starting in November, which brings us to this.
Today's Why Guy question from Timmy.
Why does the U.S. export so much oil when we need it at home?
Timmy, when it comes to gasoline, the USA is like a busy intersection. Crude oil comes in, crude oil goes out. Some of it's refined and burned as gasoline here. The U.S. also ships some of its petroleum to as many as 180 other countries, primarily Mexico and Canada. At the same time, Mexico and Canada, and in a typical year Russia, will be shipping their petroleum here.
We import a lot, we export a lot, but we also produce domestically a lot.
Let's explore why the U.S. is importing and exporting so much product we need to run our own vehicles. According to U.S. energy experts, large oil companies sell their product to a worldwide market. Most of what the U.S. produces comes from our Gulf Coast. It often makes more sense for the refineries in the Gulf to export some of their gasoline to Mexico rather than expensively ship their product all the way to the east coast of the USA, which gets cheaper gasoline from Europe.
We have areas of the country that are more dependent on imports compared to other places in the country that are able to export.
So in the big picture, the U.S. does sell its own oil overseas to the highest bidders, like an eBay auction. The net result being to keep the global oil prices down, which keeps prices here in the U.S. lower.
If you do have a Why Guy question, reach me at my Facebook page, Walt Gray News. You can watch more Why Guy stories at abc10.com/whyguy.